Hi QO, how are you doing today? Hello, I'm doing fine. Tell us how you got in the professional .A scene. I was a normal university student before getting called by the team FXO. I decided to take a gap year and then I came to Korea to play. I understand that you were playing in Australia before Korea. Tell us about your time there. I went to Australia when I was in 7th grade and stayed there for about 8 years. I played .A for fun before university there. You said you were called by Team FXO after you finished your university. How did they scout you since you were in Australia and the team was based in Korea? Well, I went back to Korea for the winter holidays, November 2013, and met the guy called Sagan, former FXO, online, and I was having fun with him, and he introduced me to March and I decided to go Korea after disbanding Team AKME, which was my team in Australia. We partied with them every time and I thought that we had high potential for competitive .A, that's why I decided to go after taking a gap year. Before we get into more serious stuff, Australia has a good scene for FPS and console games. How did you get into .A? When I was young I used to go to church and a guy at my church taught me how to play .A on Sundays. At first I was disappointed because I was dying a lot and it seemed boring, but after I beat that guy from the church it was quite entertaining. .A was pretty big in Australia too, it was just not competitive enough. Everyone chose .A over FPS games and gaming cafes as well. Do you mean there aren't enough teams there or not enough tournaments? I guess both. If there are more tournaments there will be many teams, if there is many teams there will be enough tournaments, but Australia team had one competitive team like Massity featuring Shaitan, Godot and R1SK. So the competitive condition was bad, but everyone loved to play .A for fun. The Korean scene was young at that time too. Weren't you worried that there might not be enough tournaments there? I mean, it was a big risk leaving everything in Australia. I heard enough information before I fly there. I knew Nexon was preparing big tournaments. I guess all .A related people in Korea at that time knew that there will be a lot of tournaments. Therefore I decided to fly there and also used the information to persuade my parents. Haha. Speaking about parents, what exactly did you tell them and how did they react? I told them the prize pool of the international and my passion of .A. Also about the Korean .A league, so they allowed me to take a 2-semester break and I flew to Korea. So I assume after your successful run in Korea, they didn't want you to come back? Well, they said to come back but they didn't pressurize me and I told them that I'll play TI first.